Now, do we have those buttery smooth Doc G voices? Can you hear me now? Can you see me? Can you hear me? There you go. Hey, what is up, Sammy? What is up, Blake? What is up, Van? The track, this is from, let's see what we got. What are we playing? This is from Stream Beats. It is the song Fjord, and it is an instrumental. How y'all doing? It is good to see y'all. Welcome into the first office hours of the semester. It's good to be here. It's good to see you all. Dragon Quest 11. I have started that like twice now. That's one I'm gonna have to sit down and do. Dragon Quest as a series is going to be a no, because that'll take literally like 3 years. But individual Dragon Quest games we might actually do here, especially 11, because it was charming and I want to play it. Hope y'all are all doing great. As you said in Discord, you already pre-ordered the Switch Kingdom Hearts games. Playing the demos, you can safely say you're ready for it. But Sammy, you've already got them on PC. That's where you should be playing them. That's fine. Hope everyone's having a great day. Welcome in, everybody. Playing the Definitive Edition. Yeah, that's the one I've got. I've got it on my Switch for 11. So that's definitely the one that I would be playing. Maybe bob back and forth between the 2D and the 3D. I don't know. But you're on PlayStation. Nice. I had it on PlayStation. I didn't have the Definitive. I had just the regular one on PlayStation. But I decided to go Definitive on my Switch because it just felt right. It felt right. So we have. All right, so we were going to be doing us some Assassin's Creed today, right? As we hang out for office hours. We are also only 2 follows away. Why does the music go off? I've got it audio ducking, right? So it should turn down a little bit so you can hear me a little bit better. Yeah, Switch only has the Definitive version. Yeah, I've got my audio set to duck. Right, I've got it side changed, so it'll like game audio, music audio. It goes down just a little bit. Maybe I have it suppressed too much. Let's see what my my compressor is. My ratio is 3-to-1. That's usually considered to be pretty light, actually. If I crank it up, actually higher numbers. It's pretty good there. Yeah, let's go with that. That seems to be pretty good. All right. So the 1.5 plus 2.5 demo has 15-minute time limit. Managed to reach the struggle tournament in Kingdom Hearts 2 before the time limit. That's impressive. That's impressive. It shows you know that game real well. All right, let's go ahead and play games. We are, again, 2 follows away. Just 2 follows away from World Ends With You. So it's going to happen. We have Subathon, Follow-a-thon coming up. Actually, I think it's next week. It is next Friday. So next Friday, we got that coming up. This Saturday, we will have our baked oatmeal cooking stream along with some video games. So we got good stuff coming up. It'll be a kind of a afternoon stream. So I am excited for today. Let's go a Viking. Let's go ahead and do this thing. The workflow is a little bit different here. All right, let's pause the music. All right, here we are. Let's fight. The PS4 version is just a port of the 11 because they made it on. All right, did not know that. That's pretty interesting. All right, it opens me up. It says pet the dog. We're gonna pet the dog. We're playing on the PlayStation 4 here. We're playing on a PlayStation 4 here as we pet the dog, so it's going to run a little bit jankier than at home. But it's better this than nothing. So, yeah. Let's go talk to our visitors from Francia. Hope everyone's having a good week so far. It's Wednesday, my dudes. So that's always good. Let's see if I can't move this over so I can maybe see chat. There we go. Now I can see chat. Alright, where are the froggy boys at? They're strangers. Very nice. Let's It's a little bit weird. The setup here at the office is like, so normally at home the camera's over here, over on this side, but here it's over there. No smooth FPS, and the possibility of the console taking. Yeah, that's where we're at. So we're playing on 30 FPS now. Unfortunately, it'll be fine. It's very playable. It is still very playable. We decorated. Do we have any pre-dress up we can do here? Little archery target. Looking good. Just trying to, you know, make our village a home. A little too far over. That's better. Okay. Cool. That's a triple cool right there, I'll tell you what. Let's go talk to our froggy boyfriends.
That is a good sword.
Our Norman brethren. So what's everyone getting up to today on their lovely Wednesday? I imagine we're all back in the swing of things.
Is that
heading
everything?
back to school, heading back to work.
This feast has to be great.
All the good stuff.
It is our last chance.
Wolf-kissed.
Welcome to Ravensthorpe. I am Eivor, though you seem to know me already.
You are well known to us. I am Toka
Oh,
Sinrik
she's the daughter of
Dottir,
Sinrik.
and the Frankish boar with me
Is
is my
Pierre.
advisor, Pierre. We are here on behalf of Sigfred of Francia, renowned warrior and leader of the Northmen there.
You look to be at home here already.
I mean,
How could we not?
it's a nice place. We're moving
What you
in.
have done in this place is amazing.
They're that house guest who
The
just
guests are
slowly
the
moves
fitting
in.
addition. We have also brought new tastes for your long table from Francia.
Fancy French foods.
If it is drink you prefer, we have mulled wine.
Very generous.
What do you want?
Consider it a token of
They're clearly
goodwill from the hand of
up to
my
no
uncle
good.
Sigfred. You know, clan to clan.
There'll be blood if any here heard I refuse to feast. So, consider it accepted.
Ah, we feasting.
Yes,
Oh Lord, we
you
feasting.
honor us. Ravensthorpe reminds me of how Francia used to be. Given the chance,
You would be welcome. Yet you do not.
tales of your judgment proved true.
Then let us feast.
Let us see if these Frankish
We shall
treats
feast.
hold up to scrutiny.
Let us eat.
We're gonna have to figure out how to make Frankish treats. That'd be a good cooking stream. Ah, we feasting.
How one can prefer ale to wine? Mon Dieu, it astounds me still.
That's a good question,
You
chat.
Norse may
What's
have
better?
us Franks on the battlefield,
Wine
but when it comes
ale?
to drink, we stand
The answer
unbeaten.
is of course whiskey, but they didn't even have that yet. Any drink will do.
If it makes me drunk, I'm
This
glad
woman.
to drink it.
She knows what's up.
Are there no
There are no standards anymore. The standard is stand up and get crunk.
I want to show you something. In our travels throughout England, I have taken swords. This I took in a holmgang against two oafish brothers in East Anglia.
She likes the sword. Good.
So, you have traveled to all corners of this land before arriving at Ravensthorpe. To what
I
end?
mean to entice you and others like you to join in the glorious raids along the River Seine.
Who have you talked with thus far?
Many. Jarl Heminger, Guthrum, even Halfdan. Paris itself is set to be sieged.
Oh, we
And
rage in
after that,
siege?
we will have amassed more riches
We
than
siege in Paris.
anyone.
Oh,
Let me
it's
guess,
DLC.
Tommy.
They're trying to get me to do a
Just sent to
DLC.
see this.
What
We're
do
not
you
to the
really
DLC yet.
want, Toka?
Every word I have said is true.
What kind of power?
The Frankish kingdoms have been united under one king, Charles the Fat.
Whom they burn in effigy.
And with this combined strength, Charles has begun a slow. He killed my father and wiped out my
But better
village.
to die.
I am sorry for your father and your village. We have our own troubles here in this land.
With Charles the Fat in power, those troubles will worsen. Charles will
Gotta nip that in the
come
bud.
first. His armies multiply by the day.
It's apparently the plan.
Real soldiers and cavalry.
If the Raven clan were to help you, what is it you would ask of us?
Our chieftain Siegfried, and our longships will grow.
So help us with the political problem, and also, you know, Viking things.
My scouts attest.
Do you see reason?
If the mad King Charles does have ambitions for England, the Siegfrieds you mentioned, he rallied.
Or I could meet this Charles myself. And if you...
This problem is bigger than where he murdered by a Norse from England. It could bring.
Then I'll be mindful of who I kill and who I ally with in Francia.
Smart.
Could be a stable king is the way to keep rape.
Let me see the sword.
No.
Is
I
my
stop-
sword.
Fine.
You'll sit
If
at
you will not
first.
show it to me, you
Hey,
will have to
wife,
take it.
temporally appropriate greetings.
Ready yourself,
My most
Pierre.
excellent
I
friend.
challenge you to a holmgang.
Enough. Toka.
You will? I promise you will not regret this.
Thank you.
So we've apparently unlocked the France DLC. It is currently 8:49 in the morning, and I am just slipping into office hours. Sitting here waiting for students to show up, but it's the first day of class. No one's going to show up. So we're just going to hang out here this morning.
Ugh, my head.
Ugh,
I should have kept
the wine got us triple cripple crunk.
Toka said to find Pierre when I'm ready to travel.
We are
to
not
France.
ready to go to France. We are not going to France. At least for quite some time. Let's see, what quest do we want to do? Fiend out of hell. Yes, I believe the Vikings will be the one doing the pickpocketing. Thank you very much. Nope. Alright. Which one do we want? Can't do level 4. Find and kill order members. 10 contracts. Volka's house. Codex pages. Talk to Tarbin. So being a professor is an interesting thing, right? I'm here for office hours. I have to be available to my students. So I am sitting here waiting for students to come in, deal with them. What I do during my free time, during the office hour, what I do during the office hours, as long as I'm available for students, right? That's up for doubt, right? And since I like legitimately write about video games and politics, this one's probably not like in the wheelhouse for that. But since that is something I legitimately do, like, it's not okay. As long as I keep Discord up for the students coming in from online, ready to answer emails, we're good to go. There are benefits to being a professor. On the other side of that is that, like, it is very nebulous when I'm at, like, with the delineation between work and actually not work is, right? It's a much more squishy relationship. Let's go check out the baker. Yeah, that's why we did Disco Elysium. I'm gonna have to write that paper in the near future, but I've got good ideas for it. I've got, you know, a nice little outline. So I did do the demo for World Ends With You. I think it was regular World Ends With You. It might have been Neo. I was into it. Get 2 more follows. We'll absolutely see it happen. I don't want to do this. Oh yeah, we drunk. Or rather, I guess in this case, hungover. The World Ends With You. From the creators of a wide variety of JRPGs. It was Neo doing it. Okay. Alright, homie, what you got?
Your bakery is done, Tarbin. And our feasting table.
Eivor,
You are...
no need. When kindnesses are few, a grain merchant has...
Sure, let's go ahead and do that.
I can lend a hand.
That...
Alright. Going to the market. Are we literally just going right here?
Tarben, what brought you to our clan?
Your reputation. Heard folks say a band of hard-drinking, battle-scarred warriors had washed up on shore.
It sounds like my people.
Said you had settled in the center of Mercia, taking in whatever flotsam, jetsam, and jumble of misfits
And this
came to
appealed
your
to
docks.
you?
More than anything. Always been a bit of a drifter. The thought of settling in a rowdy camp felt like a good balance. And
Where's the
being a
market?
baker, I knew my services would...
Oh,
be
they want me to,
considered.
like, summon the boat. Right. Nope, wrong one. Oh, where's my boat? What's the take on the U.S. warning off Russia on Ukraine? I mean, we're doing a real... If we're actually intending to do it, we're doing a real piss-poor job of it. I don't think that Putin believes anything that Biden has to say. Because at the end of the day, I don't know if the U.S. would actually stand up and defend
Glory, gold,
Ukraine, because we literally already didn't do it.
Show me your valor.
We didn't do it like 5 years ago. We're probably not going to do it this time. What we got here? What is this?
Well met, Eivor. While you were away, your Jomsvikingar helped to serve other jarls. Here's
Nice.
the tribute they earned.
I'm off. Be well, friend.
Where's my boat? Oh, I was on the wrong dock. That's the problem. Yeah, so I think that the Ukraine thing, in many ways, is a nice test for Taiwan. And I don't really know how that's going to play out.
Let's go.
I think that we definitely live in, as one would say, interesting times.
Need to row our way out.
Yeah, I haven't. We're not even going to touch the DLC till after we've done main campaign here. I am seriously assuming I'm going to be playing this for until May, right? I think it's going to take a full year for us to get through all the Assassin's Creed stuff. And then we'll start bullet.
When we met. You have the look of someone who swings an axe.
Borderlands, that's the one.
I do hear that a lot.
But baking is your only craft. Is that right?
I have always enjoyed it.
He's a strong baking lad.
Always been good at it. But when I'm not able to find such work, I take odd jobs where I can. So long as I can work with my hands.
Well, we have that in common.
A question, Eivor. You're a warrior, a fighter. That much I know. But if you could stop fighting, what would you do?
You asked the wrong question. I can stop.
Did I lose my boat? What just happened? Oh, I triggered the thing. You heard begging. Enjoy that. What are we
Yes,
begging
I see
for?
you both. What can I... It's you.
Collect.
Right. Well,
That should cover it. Thank you kindly.
of course.
I missed the begging bit. Oh, baking. No, he is a large baking lad. He also looks like he would enjoy bacon,
Is that your usual vendor?
like
He
the pig
seemed
pork
a
product.
little surprised to see you.
Pity. Well, could be he knows somebody who looks like me. There's
Oh,
no shortage
because
of
baking is a
big-bearded
craft.
men around here, yeah?
Yeah, the
Smells
accent's a
nuts.
little funky. Not a lot funky, just a little funky. It won't let me auto row. Let's get my glasses on. There we go. All right.
About your question earlier, what would I do if I weren't
That's a
a
good
warrior?
question.
I would ask the same of you. Is baking bread your greatest wish?
Is there something wrong with wanting
Romans
to make
bake bread. Everybody likes bread.
Romans
Bread's
bake
delicious.
bread. The
The
Egyptians
staff of
bake
life,
bread.
y'all.
It is a fine trade. But is it your calling?
It is my calling to feed people, I'd say. To be of service to those I care for.
This guy's
Who
all
care
right.
for me.
Tarbin,
That
Tarbin's a
brings
bro.
me joy.
Put that way, it is a noble pursuit.
I
Tarbin
don't know that
is a
it's
good dude.
noble. It is simply what gets me up in the morning. It gives me purpose for the rest of my day.
I think Whipple Will is endemic to Democrats. How would a Republican? No, I think it's endemic to America's distaste for war after having been in the war on terror for 20 years, and we're just systematically not set up for great power politics at the moment. Honestly, Democrats start more wars than Republicans, and yeah, I don't think an old school Republican Party would really be all that equipped to deal with it right now either. I think we spent 20 years focused on the idea of terrorism and non-state actors that now that we have to deal with a state actor and great power politics again, we don't know what to do. We're also no longer the superpower, right? Superpower isn't done. We're down to great power politics. And we haven't seen a world like that since World War II. I think World War I's the better
Need help
analog,
with
but
your
like
brain.
No need, no need.
it's
I'll
an
do the rest
interesting
myself.
situation now.
Bring it in and put it where I like.
All right. It was good to speak with you, Tarbin.
You too,
Do I get XP for that? I do. Level up. Bread is healthy. Well, bread is... but it does go with a variety of things. We're going for the breakfall. So how come sometimes it uses 2 and sometimes it uses 1? How do I know if it's going to use 2 or 1? I never know how many skill points it's going to use. Yeah. Just like a nice crusty bread, like a crusty dark, well not a nice dark bread, not like a rye, but just a dark bread with some softened salty butter. Forget about it. I will fall for that every time. JFK and LBJ started Vietnam, and Nixon got him out of it.
Good Gothman.
World War II, Democrat. World War I, very much Democrat got us into that one. That was a completely optional war that we got into there.
Something wrong.
Korea was Eisenhower, but Eisenhower doesn't really fit as a Republican or a Democrat.
Get a good look at
Eisenhower was
They were
Eisenhower.
Saxons, I know that much. A pack of them lifted 4 barrels of my ale and all the coin
Some
I
bitch
had
stole
on
my
me.
stuff.
The biggest one pulled me off my horse and stuck his mouth in my ear, said, "Tell Guthban we expected him home soon."
Guthban. That's Battlebone in the
Guthban.
Saxon tongue. Are you sure?
That's what he said. It's not someone
Yeah,
here,
it might be
is
me.
it?
Not that I know of.
I do not begrudge us taking in orphans, Eivor, but some of these Saxons, we hardly know them.
Yeah,
Who
okay,
ought to
so
ask
Desert
around?
Storm 1 and
Good
2.
idea. You take care of yourself.
Well, Desert
Listen
Storm
to this.
and
Thank you,
Desert Shield
Eivor.
were... I mean, I don't even really want to call them wars. They were short military endeavors. I guess you could throw Grenada in there as well, but the big wars we get into have all been Democrats. Afghanistan, yeah. Hey, good morning, Alicia. Europe is very grateful that we entered World War One. Yeah, yeah, they are, because I mean, it was a complete stalemate. We provided fresh bodies. Like, we just came in like a wrecking ball at the end, with fresh bodies. Do you think American intervention against communism was necessary? I think American intervention. I am stridently anti-communist. Like, let me start this whole statement off there. I think most of the communist stuff that happened, right? Most of the communist revolutions from Korea onward weren't really about communism. They were about nationalism and decolonization, and we misread the situation. But at the same time, like, you got to oppose the Soviet Union. So there you go. Why do I care about what? Oh yeah, no. Okay, so here's my big thesis. France is to blame for World War II. Right, they're the ones that really pushed Wilson, who was who had Spanish fever at that time, right, at Versailles. They really pushed him to punish Germany extraordinarily hard, setting them up for massive inflation, which really set the stage for the fascism to rise. Now, they weren't helped by the political system that the Weimar Republic had set up, because it allowed in marginal parties. Right, if you have an electoral threshold, a cutoff, then it's just set it at 6% of the vote. If you can't get 6% of the people to buy into your thing, you don't get a seat. Hitler would have never gotten a seat. Would have never had the platform to speak from in Parliament, which was really his launching pad. That's my interpretation. I might be very wrong there, but that's my interpretation. Oh, if Vietnam wants to be communist, why do we care? So that's what it was. Sorry. Yeah, I really don't know why. Well, okay, so we were trying to continue on with their war. Right, the predominant theory of foreign policy at the time was domino theory and containment. But really, I wouldn't have even made the argument that Vietnam wasn't trying to become communist. They were just trying to be stridently nationalist. And communist parties, especially during the Pacific Front of World War II, were the ones that truly had the core of fighting back against the Japanese invaders, because they were better able to organize. Yeah. Oh no, that knowledge, that logic, the anti-communist logic, really, I mean, it's gone. It is just absolutely gone. But from like 1949,
Well, thank you. A question.
1940, from the moment the Berlin airlift happened until
It is a name.
89, so probably that 40-year period.
Maybe a moniker.
That, like,
False name.
the predominant theory of international relations was
Why would you come to me about a false name?
opposing
Do you
the
think
Soviet
my
Union,
name
the
is
spread of
false?
communism. Because the thought was that if one country set up communism, that would be used as a base to spread communism even further. Right, the domino theory. One country's communist, the dominoes fall, and everyone comes there. At least that's the idea. Once again, good morning, Alicia. You walked into our big brain thinky time during office hours. Let's find out who Guthban is.
Rowan.
Right, the Cold War
I am
logic was
well,
different
Godfrey.
than everything else.
Nothing.
It is not a question. No.
A lover? You came here.
Thank you for your
Sipping coffee and listening. Right, this is me. Like, I am literally in my office doing office hours. I actually have students that do come in the stream from time to time. And, yeah, so we do big brain thinky time sometimes. So enjoy your coffee. I don't actually have the beverage to sip. Hey, temporally appropriate greetings, Blair. It's good to see you. How's work? How's training?
Nonsense! It is not that complicated.
You do not appreciate the subtleties of a cutting
Oh,
flight.
epigraph
That
battles.
is why you misunderstand.
Let's go talk to this last jabron. Maybe he'll know who Guthbon is.
Hey there, how are you? Tarben, do you have a second? I was wondering if...
I am Guthban, Eivor.
Oh, he is
Means
Guthbon.
Battlebone. Not the name of a cheery baker, is it?
Not one who bakes bread, no.
I mean,
So,
everybody's
how did you earn
getting
this
sick.
name?
Before
It is.
I came
It's
here,
the thing all the cool kids
I
are doing
lived
at the
another
moment.
life. A brutal blood. I served with a gang of, and all they asked was, I swore never to spill another drop of blood, to abandon acts of
Tarben's
violence.
giving it
A
up.
hard prop...
It wasn't. Not for. This is my.
Tarben,
These men are foul, Eivor.
That's winter.
You
That's
should not have to
Omicron.
fight my back.
do you not hear me, Tarben?
That's what's going down. No, I think that on its own it was destined to fail. Mostly for the fact that trying to change people's essential nature is extraordinarily brutal, and just the brutal repression that goes along with trying to change that nature to make
I'm ready when you are.
socialism and communism work like that,
I'll lead the way.
people are inherently going to rebel against it. Kind of doomed from the start.
I want you to know, should it come to blows with my old crew, I can handle it myself.
Where's Skib?
There is nothing to forget.
The horse mounting is definitely better in this.
There is nothing to forgive. You walked away. They pursued.
Now that's smart. If you think that's my policy with my students. If you even think you're a little bit sick,
You're living the life you want,
don't come to my
aren't you?
class. It's a good way to be.
Admit it, Alvis. I am the superior wordsmith.
Admit to a falsehood? I...
Before we're spotted, tell me what I should expect.
Violence. We're going to perpetuate
attack us on
violence.
I shouldn't think so. No.
We woke up
Nothing like that.
and we chose
Not how
violence.
Wilf operates. Yes, he's a clever one. And rather kind when you meet him. Makes you feel like you're a friend. Family. I met him a decade ago. He was the first person to truly welcome me. To see some value in me. He told me I had a gift. For intimidation. Persuasion. Violence.
Well, no. I don't know if they're looking out for the employees, but they're definitely looking out for the guests. They're looking out for their customers. They don't want you getting their customers sick. Which has the knock-on benefit of actually helping you. Right? Sometimes helping the customer also helps the employee. I don't take attendance in my grades, and I record. Right? I live stream every class. So I have the camera up and running, so you can at least listen while you're there. Kind of see what I write on the board, that sort of stuff. The only attendance I take is to keep track of who's there for, like, COVID reasons.
So, what do they want from you now?
They'll want me back. They'll want me to be the man they think I am. Monstrous and massive.
The boss is literally like, don't come to work if you're sick.
Family I had.
Like, I don't like,
But their love
that is classic boomer thought there. Like, no, don't get your customers sick.
So, what do you intend?
I know I won't go back.
I don't get
want
that.
more blood on my hands. But apart from that, it's
Soon,
hard to say.
well, last semester they took advantage of that. This semester I'm very upfront. Like, if you're taking advantage of it, I'm just not going to do it. Like, I will record it, and then you can ask me later if you need it. But for half of my classes, I have like pre-recorded lectures, and they can watch it before they even come to class. It's not about the work ethic, right? It's not even about the work ethic. It's literally about the policy that the company has, right? Good work ethic is following your company's policies. A good Misthios follows their company's policies. Just make sure you call in, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're sick. Don't come in today." But make sure you get your training done. Yeah, students do try to take advantage, but they have ways of fixing it.
That house there.
Although on the other hand, I have one
They're
student
like
who, like,
It won't look
by
like much, Eivor.
pre-ordination,
Don't be fooled.
she is at
Don't
the.
take Wilf lightly, charming as he seems. The man
She's
is a
actually on
serpent.
she is
Plenty of
at the
charms who turn
Disney
out to be snakes.
Fellowship, so she is
I know,
working that.
I know. Only a warning. Let's go inside.
Aren't I making class? No, I am not, because it's like, right, for me, the pre-recorded lectures are like doing the reading before you come to class. So the more people that actually have that information before we come in, the deeper we can dig into the interesting aspects of it, right? So it's like, that thing is just the basic facts you need to know. And then I treat the class as if, right, that is a chance for digging deeper, better discussion, seeing what they're having trouble with. And that's the benefit of having an in-person class, is that I can actually look at them and see what they're having trouble with.
Who might you be, Dane?
I am Eivor.
Oh, good. Told them you're sick,
I know,
and I'm sure that they
I
said,
know.
yeah, don't come in.
I'm
Do not
busted
come in
up
while you're sick.
about it. But tell Tekla, was it? Tell her that Ariel is some of the
I
We're
am done
Wilf.
with...
But we are not done with you, boy.
For all you did,
You're a fiery
Guess we're gonna have
one,
to kill
I
him.
like that. If you wish to clear Tarbin's, some weeks back soldiers confiscated my personal... If you're keen, you could recover my...
Get him back his stuff.
if it will clear Tarbin's name, we will recover what is yours. Where are these
Camp
soldiers?
not far to the west.
Be my philosophy in teaching is be the professor you
Can't
always
miss
wish you
it for
had.
the smell.
Wait here, then. We will return before you...
I may
sprout
not be
another
everyone's
pair
cup of
horns.
tea,
God
but I'm a
go
lot of
with
people's
you,
shadow whiskey.
Eivor.
Okay. Be the professor you
Eivor.
always wanted to have.
This isn't your fight. You don't need to do this.
But I am. Now listen. When we reach the camp, leave everything to me.
No,
I'll find
exactly
Rolf's
the
goods
thing
and
that they
bring
were
them to
looking for.
If I'm spotted, it won't be pretty. Many may die. I do not want you involved. You must not break your vow.
I have vowed never to do the violence again.
No vow stands above my duty to my friends, Eivor. I could not leave you alone with them should they attack.
If it comes to that, stand aside until
I
then.
will.
Nah, whiskey goes down real
Have my
good.
word.
Okay, I may not be everyone's favorite cup of tea, but some people, I'm exactly what they're looking for. Wrecked.
All right. Wait here.
Just be cool,
Stay
man.
out of
Be
sight.
cool. Love
This
you too,
area
Blair.
is off
Love you
limits.
too. Let's 4 jabrones right there. 2 jabrones up there. Someone's sleeping.
The oddest thing I've heard is blasphemous.
Tea is a little weird. I like tea. I like it a lot. In fact, I have had a craving for something called a London fog for literally days. But I don't have any Earl Grey at home, so I might have to stop by the store and get some of that today. Assassin. Do love the hot leaf juice. It's good stuff. Who coming at me? Hot leaf juice is good stuff. It's not as good as hot bean juice, but it's still good stuff. Oh, they all coming at me now, aren't they?
What? Stay sharp.
Look at the house, Carl. They're just gonna come after me one at a time. It's gonna make life pretty easy. I'll put the house, Carl. Oh, he's got an arbalist. Dead. Who else is shooting at me? Look at this. Let's take him down. I mean, if they're just going to come at me one at a time. Oh.
Stop right there.
Oh, stay up.
Knock the idiot down.
Wreck them. Someone else see me now? I happened to find just the perfect choke point.
Focus. We have this.
Oh, I need to disable photo mode. Yes, so Russia wants it because one, it is, right, it's the breadbasket of Europe. Two, it has oil. And it's the place where the oil flows through to get to the rest of Europe. And three, and this is the most important part, it has a warm water port, which Russia does not have. It has no warm water ports. A port that is always warm during the year, so they put naval bases there. Plus, and this is number 4, culturally speaking, Russia believes that Ukraine has always been a part of it and that they only gave it away a little bit. I don't think you're coming off short, Blair. I think you're being just fine. But yeah, when you feel bad, it's like it makes you, it makes everybody. I know it makes me just a grumpus. A grumpus and a glumpus. Can I disable photo mode? Sorry, I'm just trying to disable photo mode because that is the worst. Yeah, we don't want that there. I swear one of these days, once the pandemic's over, I'll have a .hug command. But not until that moment. Because social distancing. That killed him. I'm whatever the opposite of a stealth archer is at the moment. Oh, who sees me now? I need to try the running knee attack. That looks fun. The digital social distancing matters. It's for the meme. It's for the meme. Memes and dreams. Memes and dreams. Oh, is Homie in here? Did he come in with me? He wasn't supposed to come in here. There must be the goods. Woke up at 3, went to sleep. Pretty sick day in the system, and went to sleep. Woke up at 10. I mean, when you feel sick, like your body wants to recover. Give you lots of time to finish those. Got the goods.
You found it.
I did. Let's bring this back to welcome.
There are more arrows to take.
That better than I would have.
The opposite of a stealth archer, a Viking. Checks
This
out.
is the sort of work you often did
I mean,
with Wilf and
definitely
the
checks
family
out.
of marauders.
A quick robbery like this? That was the least
Doing
of our
smash and
work.
grabs.
We stole from the poor, killed the helpless.
Oh, so like the exact opposite of that Robin Hood vibe.
Slugs. I shudder to remember our best days. And I weep
I weep for our worst days.
for worst.
Let it go then. Remember only what makes you a better man.
Sometimes just you gotta rest. Rest is important. Now, too much rest can also be a bad thing. Tax.
This is everything. I'll return to Turban.
I knew that was coming, and I even prepared for it by bringing my Switch today. I knew it was coming. Now, let's hope that the Switch... Let's hope that the Switch actually, like, works. Usually works. I don't have, like, a full-blown dock here. I have something that puts it together. Finger must have slipped. Is it not? Alright, that doesn't want to sync. Give me a second. We might have to do some controller stuff. Come on. We might be in a bit of a trouble. Let me see if I can... Uh-oh. Alright, I'm trying to see if I can get it to sync. There is a possibility. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't legit know what Microsoft's plans are here. All right, give me a second. Let me make this work. Come on. Connect, controller. I believe in you. Oh, you want to let it flow? We'll let it flow. Although I got it in a really nice type bun earlier. Sorry, it's taking a minute to get this set up. I should have checked it earlier because I knew it was going to happen. Okay, this should work. Should, being the optimal word there. Now if I can just get the game to show back up. We'll be set. Oh, I think we got it this time. All right. It's time to Super Mash. Which is fine because we're not playing Metroid ever again. Now we're ready. Okay. Complete all those. Let it flow. All right. Yeah, I think I think Microsoft wants everyone to be able to play all of their games everywhere. So I think they're going to hold some stuff back as console exclusive, but something like a Call of Duty or a multiplayer game, I really think they're going to want everyone to be able to play that. It was a nice, tight bun, but that's okay. We can let it roll. I was planning to wear it down later today anyway, so we'll be cool. It is okay. I mean, maybe. Make Game Pass the best possible, thing they can. Oh, what do we want? Blair, what do you want? What do you want? Blair, you called it, so you get a pick. Shoot him up. So you want a shmup. Let's go with a shmup. You know what? We're gonna make a shmup. It is the moon of video games. It's a shmup. Top Battle Hero. They might want the long-term COD money. I think they might have done it for the Blizzard games, honestly, to get those onto Game Pass. All right. I don't know what we're attempting to do, but it's going to be shmuppy. All right, we're in the G74 Striker. It's a slow boy, but it's got homing missiles. And I can dodge roll. Killed the Twin Hound Squadron in 7 minutes. Oh, them's good. I like this weapon. Oh, but I don't have the weapon. I ran out of bullets. I only have one bomb. Oh, there's my regular weapon. Gotta destroy the homies. This one's gonna be pretty easy, I think. This one's not actually terrible. There we go. There we go, Blair. Hope you enjoyed that one. That was actually not a terrible one. I didn't hate that one. Boo. Yeah, sometimes you win, meaning that I lose. This one's kind of zero sum. Although every now and then we'll get one that it was challenging but beatable, and it was also entertaining to watch. Yeah, there was no salt dock there. No games for your PS3, and no controller. That's unfortunate. All right. So, thank you for the shmup. Thank you for the super mash there. I appreciate you. Yeah, the one you had the other day, Sammy, was like actually a good game. I mean, if you're brave enough. All right, back to it. Okay, we got quest items. I would definitely say that one is that is a taxable offense. In fact, that might even be a double dose of taxes. Oh, we just need this guy. Get on the horse, loser. Loser, get on the horse. There you go. Double taxes. I steal your riches. Oh. And that one, I guess you're prepaying for the future. I feel like I might get ambushed on this walk back. No. I mean, it is possible to actually like legitimately prepay your taxes, but not in this stream. It's more of a fine than a tax. But since, you know, it's been ruled that you can't legally put a fine in place like that, the Supreme Court said so, we're going to call it a tax. It's a politics joke. Yeah, at this point it's basically just the Blair tax. Not everybody. You know, other people do it as well. Sammy says you get one. Spider-Man style. I finally saw Spider-Man last night. Finally went and saw it.
Oh, they have returned.
We have your goods.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Put them there.
Got red in his ledger.
The ledger.
Of course. Happy to honor it. My goodness, such a lack of trust these days. It's a dark age, no mistake.
That's it then. We're done?
Aye. You are free to walk from this place and live as Tobin the boring bread maker for the rest of your days.
I quite liked it. It was clearly a movie about how Spider-Man movies are good movies and how much we like Spider-Man movies. But at the same time, I legitimately enjoyed the plot. I think it did some interesting things. I like kind of where they left Peter at the end of it. I don't really want to do a whole lot of spoilies, although we are past the spoily moratorium time. Yeah, no, I quite liked it. I stayed up way too late to go watch it, so I ended up with like 5 hours of sleep last night. Tarbin, get on the horse. Get on the horse, Tarbin. There we go. Yeah, I am not going to spoil. Although at this point, like, we are a month out from it having come out, and that is generally considered to be the appropriate amount of time. But I'm not going to spoil.
Are you satisfied?
Yes. I cannot thank you enough, Abel. I feared the worst when I heard my old moniker, Guthrum. Hadn't heard it in years. Dredges up fearful memories.
We got wolves.
How did you fall in with that bunch?
waiting for that DVD. Dad's complained about not following where he was not going where he wanted it to go. Well, that's the good thing about movies. They shouldn't go where you want them to go. Or very rarely should they go exactly where you want them to go.
He looked at me, took me in and told me
Enjoy your lurk there, Felicia.
I don't crave that belonging anymore. Among you lot, people accept me as I am.
What is that?
The greatest gift I ever got.
That is a animus anomaly.
Many men are calm. Guess they have never known a storm.
He has been through the violence and shows peace.
It is a rare thing.
That's what makes Francis of Assisi such an interesting human being and a historical figure. Right, the guy that did the whole like prayer of Saint Francis, the Lord make me an instrument of your peace guy, started off his life as a crusader, and he was very good at it. So he was real good at doing the violence. But then he put it away. Yeah, that's kind of silly, Tony. He has his own story to go through. And nah, like Peter has his own path to go down, and that's not the path.
She has faced greater danger than a few thieves.
I suppose you don't build a clan of warriors without seeing your share of danger.
I like how it's spring everywhere else, but here it's winter.
You caught my attention, you know. The moment I first saw you, I knew there was something special about you. You have an empathy. I see it in your eyes.
Eivor is a simple Viking. She sees a problem, she solves it. Often with violence.
See it done, than to let it fester.
The curse of leadership, I suppose.
A calling can feel like a curse, but you wear yours well.
You just want to Viking. Because as we all know, Viking is actually a verb. I'm not a pagan, and this game is still 100% up my alley. But hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. Space Vikings. Because then you no longer have to ask a question, you can now ask a question.
It's good to be home again.
You can absolutely call this home. We are glad to have you here, Tarbet. You are our homie.
Calling it home.
Tarben, in spite of all, you're welcome here.
We gotta love the homies.
And yours nothing but the work you love.
Right. Payment in fresh loaves of bread. I can manage that.
But first, one scrap of your past remains.
Right. The ledger.
Toss it, and purge the past.
With pleasure.
Sorry, I do have to deal with student emails and such from time to time. It is, in fact, my job. Would you like to know more about your car warranty? There we go. I was acting funky there. Assassination damage. We do like assassination damage. And we're trying to work our way towards... What was the thing we're trying to work towards? Missile reversal. Half a pun, half a joke, half a reference, half just for funsies. Can I build stuff? How am I on, like, the building things? I don't know where to check that. You don't understand my question. Then let me ask you again. Who's this guy? Is this the hunter? Alright, these are the hunters. Where is the brewery? Because we gotta make the beer.
I must take my leave.
Which would suggest we need to go a Viking. Maybe we just do contracts? Ah. That one is context dependent. Because in some places they call Axe body spray Lynx body spray. For some reason.
Good day.
There's a great line from the show Letterkenny that talks about that. It is, pulling teats and picking stones may be tough work, but it sure as shit beats fighting dudes with treasure trails.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Alright, who can we ally with? Anglia, not Oxfordshire, not London, so Anglia it is.
Those Dane invaders.
Yes. Dane years ago, the sons of
Will
the
do.
kingdom has fallen into ruins since. I suggest you make for East Anglia.
Territory pledged. East Anglia.
I'll make the trip east then. Speak to this Finir myself.
A good plan.
Okay, let's do some quests. I don't feel like doing the Beowulf thing. That's both reach level 4. How's my order looking? Anybody? St. Albans Abbey, Oxenfordshire, north of London. Don't think we're good there. No, we are not good there. We're pretty far from good there. But Anglia we can do. Not ready for Northumbria. Maybe we just go wander around the world? Doing Viking stuff? Drop the gun. Keep the cannoli. Bell sends her regards. How am I on contracts? Do I have any contracts? Where do I acquire contracts? I mean, obviously you take the cannoli. They're from the good bakery. Important life note. Never buy king cake from a classical French bakery. It's not what you're going to want.
What have you got for me today?
Eager to find a new home
Saw
for
that. No, I'm not, because I forgot I can switch between...
Done shopping for the day?
Whoopsies.
I would like to see what you have in stock.
Buy iron, leather, Carbon.
Can't have too many.
Miss
You
Cake.
should buy them.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna, as part of my year of health, take a pass on my king cake this year.
Always a pleasure, Eivor.
Had a little bit of king cake before year of health started, but alas. So our bread buddy. Ooh.
Tarben.
Such a joy to...
Certainly.
Just a thought.
Of course.
Are we romancing Tarben?
I would like that.
It's a
Thank
it's a
you for the
JRPG.
fishing rope, Tarben. I'll get it back to you in one. I did not take you for a fisherman.
You did not take me for a baker.
Y'all, it's a
Fishing relaxed.
JRPG.
When the bread is kneaded and rising, and I wish to be alone with my thoughts, I come here.
I know the feeling.
My father loved to fish. He would take a flask of ale at the start of the day and set it at the water's edge, half submerged. At the end of the day, with a dozen fish in hand, he would drink it. Cool and refreshing. I think often of that image.
It's a JRPG. Because we can fish. Yep, we can fish. It's actually not a bad fishing mechanic. Don't want the line to break. Come on in. Let it out a little bit. Get it tired. They got Final Fantasy in my Assassin's Creed game. That's a big old fish.
Ah, that's a bite.
That'll make a wonderful meal, I think.
Everyone asked for this because all RPGs should have fishing minigames. Yeah, it's a big old fish. Let's not break the fishing line. Come on in, little buddy. Oh, this is not as big of a fish. Still a decent sized fish.
Come on.
You're going to make me
Are we done
jealous.
fishing? Yeah, let's head back.
Done. Shall we head back?
We're here for it. We're here
Yes,
for it
I
because
think
it's fishing.
time.
You like fishing game. Yeah, damn boy, thick. That's a thick boy. Both the fish and the boy. Me too, Turbot. Me
That
too.
was nice. Hope we can do it again.
Yeah.
Happy
Hope
to.
to see you later.
See you later.
Okay. Let's go do Viking things. Oh, who are you?
I'd
Sure, be like
gladly
that.
reave the Swan Road by your side, Eivor.
To me, warrior.
Huh.
Let gold and glory be our meat. And
Even a Five Nights at Freddy's game had a fishing game. Any fishing game is a good fishing game. Do my people earn me money? I manage my crew.
I would like to reorganize.
Look at these homies. Gotta have homies. Go do you some food. We are good for now.
Good for now?
I don't actually understand how that mechanic works.
I must be on my.
All right, homies, we're going. We're gonna go do Viking things. I can never remember which one's the front and which one's the back. Well, on this particular instance, we're gonna go with the innocent version.
Can't
No.
raise the sail here. Let's have a song.
No, don't dock. No dock. Dock, no dock. Let's take command. What have I eaten today? I had all I've had so far, because it's breakfast time, was a bit of baked oatmeal and a boiled egg.
You must row in these waters.
For lunch, I've got an udon salad. I've got a little piece of chicken breast to go with that, some peas, and it's got like cabbage and carrots and stuff in it. And a little peanut sauce, peanut ginger sauce. So it's gonna be my lunch. Around about 11:30. Ooh. There might be a chili in my near future, because it's going to be quite chilly. Like we got a front coming through today and tomorrow. Like I woke up and the sky was just red. It's like, oh, it's going to be a real storm. It's gonna be kind of chilly the next few days. So there might be some chili involved. I need to make some chili. Never had chili. Chili is good stuff. Here we go. Viking again. Where are we Vikinging?
Face me. Do one.
Where are they? Oh, this place. Okay, cool. Oh, cornbread in the chili, or rather the chili on the cornbread? It's good stuff. I approve. A little bit of sour cream on that. It's a winner. Ooh, power knee. I like that attack. That's a cool attack. I like my cornbread with Fritos. I mean, not my cornbread, my chili with Fritos. That is my preferred starch. Also rice. Rice is also good. Cornbread on the side. Alright, back to the boat, y'all. Get in, losers. Get in, losers. We're going Viking. I feel like we should make a meme for that. Get in, losers. We're going Viking. Fritos, cornbread. Yeah, we can work with that. Alright, homies. It's Viking time.
No racing the sail.
More sail!
Play some music, y'all.
Strike up a tune. Reef sail! What are you doing?
Little
Can race.
warning.
Set the sail out!
What are we doing? Y'all, what are y'all doing?
Run up the sail!
To the quest objective, gentlemen, ladies, friends. Oh, they seem to think that's the better way to go. Okay, we'll go that way. We could say that joke was very corny. I don't know if it's Eivor that's drunk or if it's her associates who are supposed to be driving this thing. She's just hanging out. It's like, all right, we're going. You've never had cornbread either? Now, I know corn's a thing in Africa. You should be able to find cornbread, right? You get cornmeal, eggs. You can make cornbread. Cornbread's legit. It's the good. Cornbread's good stuff.
What's that? Barracks for some kind?
I mean, that's probably pretty close to cornbread. Probably pretty close. Corn flour, salt, water. Yeah, throw some eggs in there, and that's pretty much cornbread. Oh Lord, I wasn't paying attention. And they're coming at me.
Are you feeling alright?
Uh-oh. That's what I get for not paying attention. They're raiding us. They're raiding us. This is not how this is supposed to work. Oh Lord. I died. I got it to work. Let's retry that. Actually, I want to go use the restroom real quick, and then we're going to retry it. I will be right back after these messages. All right, we are back. Let's reload that last save. That went poorly. Might have gone poorly. That's okay. It's okay, chat. It's okay. Alright, so that's like where the camera stops. So I can move it over a little bit. Probably should. It is good to be back. That was a good pee. I have to literally go to the next building over to use the restroom because it's so much closer, actually, than the one here. But you gotta get masked up and all sorts of stuff. Got a little refreshment, a little water there. Good to go. Hopefully this time I won't do something stupid like not pay any attention while we're rowing down the stream. We must row our boats vigorously down the stream. Which way are we going? There's a funny gaming catheter video on YouTube. Check it out. Put the link in Discord. I'll check it out. That's where we put links. It's in Discord. So one of the games I'm looking the most forward to in the near future is one called Stray. It's the one where you play as a cat. I'm very much looking forward to that game. I really want to play that. Like, that might be a move the PlayStation into the living room kind of game. Here we go. Rolling around the river again. This time we pay attention while we're riding on the river.
Sail out! Save my ravens.
This time we pay attention. Oh Lord, we dropping frames. Remember how I just said we were going to pay attention, and then I immediately stopped paying attention?
Run up the sail! Drop the sail! Let's have a
Just
song.
saw I was dropping frames. Still dropping frames. Why am I dropping frames? Why am I dropping frames all of a sudden? Let's take a look at that. What am I dropping frames for? Looks like we are... What's going on here? Is it network? It is network. It's not render, it's network. Don't like that. I don't like that at all. And we're still dropping it. You know, I get this problem other places as well. How can we solve that? Because just taking a peek at it, it looks almost unwatchable. I have a 1650, but right, so I'm just capture carding, and then I'm encoding off of, I think it's a 1650. It's got an APU, right, an AMD APU, and a GTX in it. So yeah, 1650. But it's network. It's not, right. The problem isn't like the encoding. It's network. I like that look better. If it's network, then I don't even know what to do with it if it's network. That's a problem. I mean, I guess we just keep going and hope for the best, but we are dropping fully a third of our frames at this point. Low latency performance, main. I mean, we've got all the right settings on. All right, process priority, reconnect. Well, let me do that. I need to do that. So let me turn it off. Okay. So it looks like my network is just being a butt face at the moment. So I don't know if I can really keep this going for right now. Yeah, I'm dropping like half my frames, and that's not good. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and call it there. We have any homies on? Let's check out the homies. Go ahead and send y'all over on a raid. Sorry about that. I don't know what's causing it here. I'm gonna try some stuff on my end. So hopefully next Monday we'll be good to go. But I'll be back. I'll be back on Friday. We'll have our normal Friday stream. None of the homies are on because I got off a little bit early. So I'm just gonna go ahead and end it. Sorry, y'all. It looks like it's right. I can't really tell that. I don't think it's my local thing. There's a couple of little things I can look at and change. I can't restart the network. Like that is impossible because it comes out of, central stuff. I have no way to restart the network here. Like I am legit in my office, so I can't restart network. That is managed by IT. But I've got a couple of little tweaks I can make here that might fix it, or it might just be right now. It's like, no, we don't want you doing this. No, he's sending too much data. Oh, it's class time. Right. So other people have probably got a whole bunch of Zoom calls and stuff going up as well. So that might be, this is like a big class block as well. So while we didn't have this problem previously, this semester it could just be a thing. So we'll see if this happens again on Monday. But for now, I'm going to bid y'all farewell and adieu. And I will see y'all later. Hope everyone has a good day. None of our homies are on, so there's not really anywhere to go.